Drives it to center. Danko goes back, and it is gone! Owen Henny with a home run, and it's 3-0 Seton Hill. Pulled and off the glove of Sweeter. Tatterson being told to score. Gierlach on his way to third. Gierlach being told to score, but he stops at third. And diving back to second is Rickel. A massive RBI double, and it's 4-1 to Shannon.
Especially taking third.
Out to left center, and it finds a gap. Simon on his way to score. Whalen chugs into second. Back-to-back doubles, back-to-back runs. Griffins lead 2-0. Out to shallow center. Turnowski shades to the gap. Tag up from third. Gierlach is tagged out. Ranger fans love it, and for good reason. Another double play, and Turnowski guns down Gierlach. 2-2. Chopper. McGuire. And for the second time in Griffin history, Seton Hill has a no-hitter. And it's Sean Williams that pitches it. There's a line to go to the bathroom. And there's Jason Green. What is he doing? A man of the crowd.
Yeah, he's getting amongst it out there with the Seton Hill faithful.
Look at him go.
He's holding court. Look at him shaking hands over there, you know.
Doing a little politicking, I guess.
Should run for mayor in Greensburg.
Campaigning for
shaking hands, kissing babies.
County council.
Maybe we can go over there in 3 days, get some desserts.
Yeah.
Stock up a little bit.
Some baked goods.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm down.
Sign me up, man. I'll put it on my calendar.
Okay.
I know that you've been in the weight room a lot, though.
Okay.
I don't know if Damon Popeye McDermott will be using the spinach or not.
Let's see if maybe Jake will pay for it.
He might. Yeah, I could put it on the company card.
Okay. I'm still waiting for my company card.
Both teams getting some help from the defense. Scoreless first inning as we go to the top half of the second. UPJ trying to hand the Griffins their first conference loss of the season. Seton Hill sitting at a perfect and unblemished 15-0. Certainly putting that undefeated record on the line.
Yep. Seton Hill's always going to have a target on their back the rest of this year. I mean, having such a huge lead in the PSAC West Division standings, the next three, obviously today, and the next 3 weekends to finish out the regular season, those, you know, everyone's going to be aiming to beat them.
Here's Lucas Muffy to get things started. Nice backhand. Simon flashing the leather, but it pulls R off the bag.
Yeah, the really nice play by Nate Simon, and sometimes at second, I you know, being a former second baseman, like I know exactly what he was feeling there. A hard hit ball, you make an amazing play, and sometimes, you know, you can just rush the throw a little bit, just out of that jolt of excitement to make the play, and I think that might have been what happened there.
Here's Kramer.
I'm curious to see if we rolled that a hit or not. I would assume no.
Ruled an error.
Yeah, I think that's correct. Definitely would have got him if the throw was online.
Oh, 1. Jacob Kramer this season batting .277. Picked up his 19th start this afternoon. Two balls, one strike, and Pletcher struggling early, but again, very early. Just the 5th batter he's faced after a very tidy 1-2-3.
Yeah, it's the game of momentum. Seton Hill came out swinging bottom half of the first inning and then quickly got the next 3 outs. So momentum's on UPJ's side, especially with that leadoff, I guess you could say, error that allowed Muffy to reach. What?
Straight up, R makes the catch. First out taken care of.
Yep, nice job of Jack Pletcher getting that out after falling behind in the count. It's a big first out. Now we'll can end the inning on one pitch here. To roll a double play, so.
Well, here's Tate Minnick. Didn't start in game one today.
Former Seton Hill Griffin as well. Is he catching today?
He is.
So we got the battery mate for UPJ. Both played for Seton Hill.
Muffy over at first, not really a base-stealing threat. Mentioned in game one today, this is a Mountain Cats team that ranks dead last in the 16-team conference in stolen bases. Out of play. Griffins looking for a 55th win all-time against UPJ, have really dominated this series. And like mentioned last year, it was an oddity that the Griffins lost the one game because it ended a 20-game winning streak Seton Hill had.
It was the weirdest game of the year last year. If you know, I remember talking to Flick during it because you had Korn dominating, and I know I talked about this in the first game a little bit. Korn pitched against UPJ, went the whole distance. I think he might have been throwing a scoreless game into the seventh, and Seton Hill was only up 1-0. And you could fact check me on this, but I think they lost 2-1, and they scored 2 runs in the bottom of the seventh to walk it off. It's going to be a tough play.
To right, Durinsky, 2 outs. Well, Pletcher certainly trusting his defense. 2 pop-ups, a ground out, 2 strikeouts. Here's Zach Lagars getting his first at-bat of the day. 221 hitter on the season. Last time Lagars has had a hit, March 14th against Millersville in that 4-game sweep.
Wow. Went through the whole NCAA basketball tournament since then.
That is a great point, Luke. Yes, I was probably sweating about my bracket at that point. The last time that Lagars had a hit.
Who did you pick?
I had Arizona winning it all.
Yeah, me too.
I was actually in the WSN bracket. I was in first place out of 82 brackets going into the final weekend, and I squandered it, unfortunately.
Oh, boy.
Moved back, Muffy safe.
My wife, for every year, so she played soccer at the University of Illinois, so she's a diehard Illinois, alum or whatever.
Sure.
So she always picks Illinois to make the Final Four. And she came to her senses this year just based on, the past history and was like, there's no way. Picked them for a second round exit. They make the Final Four.
That's how it usually works, my friend.
Yep. Absolutely.
Was a great year for Illinois. There's no question.
Yep. They're always, always good in basketball, typically.
0-2. Pletcher trying to retire the side after Muffy reaching on the air. This Griffins team 11-3 here at home, coming off that 40-win season, which has just been a regular here in Greensburg for this program. Gets through Haynes, and off goes Muffy. And you got to wonder, Luke, Coach Maz mentioned it, last year Jake Haynes, injury-ridden throughout his high school career, didn't really catch much last year, if not at all. And then this year he gets back into catching and DHing, maybe some rust.
Yeah, and with Jake Haynes, like you mentioned last year, this is his first full year of getting kind of thrown into like a full-time catcher role at the college level. I mean, he's done a phenomenal job, but it doesn't matter that was a pass ball anyway because they got a strikeout.
Big-time punch-out for Pletcher as we go to the bottom of the second. Mountain Cats strand a runner in scoring position. And again, Pletcher ends the inning with a punch-out.